In this video, we're going to talk about silver for Doomsday. You saw the thumbnail. That's what we're going to be talking about. I also have a quick story out of New England grocery store closing. Also, we will touch that real quick first. Please like, share, and subscribe. I won't be on the story for long here about Stop and Shop. They're closing. They're out of New England. They're out of the New York area. They are closing 8% of their stores in New Jersey, Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island. Total of 8% stores are closing. It goes on to say Connecticut's closing 5 stores. Massachusetts closing 8 stores. New Jersey's closing 10 stores. New York's closing 7 stores. And Rhode Island is closing 2 stores. It goes on to say that they are planning to keep all the associates and going to transfer them to other stores. I don't think that's going to be possible because some people don't drive. They walk to work. And I think that's going to be kind of impossible to keep all the associates. I do feel sorry for the associates. But what's going on with grocery stores closing down? They're claiming that they're going to lower chain grocery stores. Well, why aren't you lowering your prices? Stop and Shop. Why? Why aren't you lowering your prices? That's, I will keep bringing you store closures, folks, because that's what this is all coming down to a head where everything's just, food stores now are closing. And it's getting really crazy out there. Now let's talk about Doomsday Silver. Silver for Doomsday. That's what we're going to talk about. Now, it don't have to be like World War III I'm talking about. It could be a job loss. That could be your Doomsday. It could be a sudden death in the family. That could be your Doomsday situation. But, if we look back, I'm 44. So, I mean, I used to watch I Love Lucy. My mother liked to watch I Love Lucy when I come home from school and stuff, and that was on. And Lucy's always going down to Ethel and buying a cup of sugar and whatnot. We might have to get to that point. I'm a big advocate, as you guys know, about 90% silver. I've had a couple comments that it's junk silver, it's no good, why are you buying it? And I've had other people in the comments and emailing me and say I want more information about junk silver. It's pretty simple. There's a lot of people that don't know about the 90% silver. So let's just take a silver dime. A silver dime is melting for right now, as I'm recording this video, $2.23. Okay, that is the... So what can you get with a silver dime if you get in a doomsday situation? If you're having a doomsday situation today, you can get a 20-ounce bottle of sugar at Walmart for $2.12. You're still going to get change back. No, you cannot go to Walmart and give them a silver dime and they're going to give you $2.23. You're going to have to break it down. But if we get into a situation where stores are shut down and we get really in a bad situation, the 90% silver, instead of breaking, how are you going to break this without cutting this in half? How are you going to break a 10-ounce bar in half? The small fractional silver will come into play. So you can get that sugar. You can get a half a gallon of milk. These are all from Walmart prices in my area. Okay, $1.77. You still get change back from a dime. Lay's potato chips, 7 ounce and a quarter, or 3/4, to 8 ounces. It's $2. You're still going to get change back from a dime. That is what the point of this video is what can you buy for a silver dime? What can you buy for a silver quarter? What can you buy for $1/2? Well, let's get into the quarters right now. A quarter is melting for right now. Let me get my notes here. It's $5.58. That is the melt value on a silver quarter right now. So you can get 4 cans of tuna fish, the light chunk tuna fish, at Walmart for $4.46. You're going to get change back from a silver quarter. How about their great value ham? 1 pound ham, $4.12. Again, you will get change back from a silver quarter. How about Folgers coffee, 9.6 ounce can, $5.42. Well, remember, they melt for right now $5.58. You will still have money left over for a can of coffee from a quarter. It sounds ridiculous. I get it. I get those people are saying, why are you buying 90% silver? But, then you get other people saying they want to learn more about the 90% silver. Fractional, how are you going to, you're going to go cash this in at your local coin shop and go buy your can of coffee? No, you didn't want to give up this much silver. If you really have no money, you don't want to give this up unless you absolutely have to. That's why if you get in a situation, your doomsday situation, and you need a little extra cash, it's okay to go into a coin shop and cash in a few silver quarters, a few silver dimes, a few half dollars to get you over the threshold. It may just be you don't have enough money from week to week, or you lost your job and there's not enough unemployment money. Instead of bringing in a 10-ounce bar to a coin shop and getting, whatever they're going to give you, it's going to be over $300 right now or so in most coin shops, and you just need $40-50. I mean, you can really bring in $5.50 to get you through that week. That's what I'm saying. Give up less silver as possible. It don't have to be a whole big chunk. We buy it when we cost average. We'll cost average out if you need to do it that way. Let's see what you can buy for $50. 25.9 ounces of Folgers coffee. If you don't like Folgers coffee, I'm just using this as an example. It's $10.94. Well, $50 is melting for $11.16. So there you would get a little bit of change back also. Chicken, 5-pound drumsticks, they're $5.97. Well, you can almost buy 2 bags. You can have a barbecue with the neighbors, have 10 pounds of chicken, and really, $50 and a silver dime will get you that. And you can almost get 3 pounds of butter for the Walmart brand, the $3.98 times by 3, $11.94. Yeah, $50 melts for $11.16. That is the point I'm trying to make. You can't. Like I said, you can't go into Walmart, you can't go into your local grocery store and trade in silver right now. Could that change down the road? It really could change. Maybe you're doing from peer to peer. Maybe you have a neighbor's really a little bit more well off and willing to accept silver for food. Your local farmers markets, I'm telling you, some of them will take silver for vegetables right now. It's happening today. We seen less and less cash out there. Look what Target's done. They are cutting away personal checks. That's just another step in the game where a company is saying no more checks. Most people are using debit cards. A lot of people, most people are using the debit cards or credit cards. But, we still have the older population, and they still don't want to use the debit cards, electronic means of payment. They're still writing checks. When we deal with a big transaction, little transactions, we take checks at the shop. We have a machine, we run the number on the bottom, make sure they have the money on the account, and they're out the door with it. We don't have any problems with it. Yeah, it's a cost of doing business. Shame on Target for really targeting the older population out there that is so afraid to use electronic form of method. Junk silver, 90% silver, Constitution silver, whatever you want to call it. It's cheap right now. And I had another comment saying that, they make millions and millions. They made millions of it. Well, yeah, that's true if you add it all up. But take the population of the American people. 333 million people in the United States alone, and it's growing. A lot of this got lost too. People still find this on the ground. A lot of this got melted down. A lot of this is in overseas hands when they came over here to visit us, and they really don't know. They may not even know it's 90% silver on top of it. This stuff is all over the world. So how much is really left in the country? There's stuff in Canada. Our stuff is in Canada too. We have their 80% junk in the States. So it's disappearing. It may seem like a lot to some people out there, but if you handed out a couple dimes to each United States person, there's not enough dimes to do that with. Take any domination of 90% silver. If you gave 2 or 3 to every single American, there's not enough out there. There will not be enough out there to do it. So why you can get it in your hands now, be the ones who have the 90% silver for about a situation. That is the point of this video. It's not trying to scare anybody. I'm just trying to relay the information out there as best as I can. Until the next video, Coin Shop Chris is out.